fifth or back. And this time the birds are really going to fly. Who's wild? And this time the birds are really going to fly. And Haley's world. Who's wild? And this time the birds are really going to fly. Who's world? And this time the birds are really going to fly.
Greetings, salutations, and other big words. My name's Ethan. My handle is Wrangler. Welcome to Frequency Studios, weekly wing it number 163 here on Rumble, YouTube, and the X Twitter. Well, actually, just YouTube and the X Twitter. I just got a notification that my Rumble might not be working.
What?
Oh no, it kicked back in. It says we're live. Okay, we're good.
there we
All
go.
three. All right, and starting it off with us tonight in that big box right there, the thumbs up guy, Mr. Frederick Guimon.
Well, hello, everyone. See, I'm
You'll never take my life, say.
working on a cover because I'm about to send my comic to the printer, and I realized it needs a cover. So I got to finish this real quick and send it off.
Oh, and Rumble just went down again. I
Damn
don't
it,
know what's going on.
Rumble.
Also joining us tonight, Mr. Raven Nevermore.
Hey guys, I've been busy editing stuff and maybe having a need for beta readers for book one soon.
We can see your screen,
sweet.
Raven. We know you're just playing Minecraft.
Yeah, I am
it's-
doing that too.
Yeah, he needs beta readers for his Minecraft script.
Yep.
Yeah, and I finally got a better picture of these two guys drawn.
Yeah.
Mr. Frederick Guimon.
Lovely.
Yeah, so it looks a lot sharper than
Yes.
that size down one because OBS couldn't handle the full scope of that picture. It's too big a picture for it. So with a few little cheats, little zigzag, I got that on there and
I
looking.
like it. I mean, I'm complimenting myself, so it's really weird, but I'm looking at it again with a fresh pair of eyes.
Oh,
I'm like,
compliment away.
I like what I did with the hair. Yeah, I'm proud of that piece, Wrangler. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm
Now,
not gonna lie.
what's fun is the guy on the left there, Detective William Roberts, is from
Yeah.
Tennessee, so he's got that Tennessee accent.
Yeah,
The guy on the right, Hunter Reggie Stewart, he's from Maine, so he's got that thick non-rhotic accent. And they're both out in L.A. dealing with some mobsters who got Irish accents, so none of them are local.
that's
Yeah.
colorful. I like that.
Yeah, it's fun to mix a few things around.
It's weird looking at your old drawings because it's like you didn't draw it. Like it's so far back that you're like, oh, okay, I drew that.
Yeah,
Long
I
time.
know what you mean by looking at something with fresh eyes. Like I look at some of my old videos from time to time, and I'm like, "Hey, that came out pretty good." Then I look at another one, I'm like, "Oh, this is painful to watch."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, do you get the same thing with your writings? I'm asking this question to both you guys because you're both
Oh, yeah.
writers.
Absolutely.
Do you get the impression that you didn't write the thing when it's been long enough that you're rediscovering it?
That happens a lot with code, especially because in programming, I might not see something for a year or two, and then I get back to it, and it's like, who in the hell was the idiot that wrote this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was me.
That's why you have to put comments all over the place.
I would consider code a form of writing because isn't it there's a language for the computer, you got to learn that language, and then you have to convey something in as efficient a manner as possible so it doesn't suck up extra memory. Am I correct here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would definitely consider that a writing skill of sorts. It might not be the same as narrative fictional writing, but
Yeah, I mean, it's a type of writing that is very much akin to plumbing.
it's a linguistic skill.
In a lot of ways, because you got to get your data to pipe through the code
Yeah.
to send it and to come out the way you want, so it's filtered. It's not poison on the other side.
I got to pick some background music here. Let's see. Venting O2 into Space. Yeah, from Chill Kids album. I can't remember which album, but I haven't played this one in a little while.
Chill Kid. No, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Oh,
Yeah,
showed
he
up
just
on
released
the other day.
He released a single a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he popped into Otter's channel the other day.
Yesterday, I think.
No way.
Yeah, so he's still around. He's doing a big old juggling act and feeling a little overwhelmed, but he's still here.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed too, like getting ready to print and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, there's a bunch of stuff that I want in the book that I have to get it all done. Like, you can't just imagine it. You actually have to go in and do it, the thing. What was it like when you were getting ready to publish your book, Wrangler? Like, was the end days, like, was the last, what was the end like for you when you were just about ready to ship it out?
It was kind of odd. I trying to think of how to explain it here. I mean, one hand, when I was finished, I was like, "Oh yes, I'm finished," and I was like, felt deflated. It was weird. But then when I
yeah, that's very common.
Yeah, it was almost like an emptiness. It's like, I don't know what I was expecting, but when I was done, I wasn't elated. I was like,
it's already over?
I don't even know how to explain it, man. It was really weird. But then trying to put it up on the website, it was like my stomach was turning, because like, this is the first one I'm putting out there, and I was expecting everything to just go wrong, but it didn't. It went right.
Was there like a lot of last minute stuff that you hadn't thought of that you had to be taken care of last minute? Was there like because I feel like I've got a huge to-do list because the comic is just one part of the book. I mean, it is the biggest, meatiest part of it, of course. And it's been done for a little while, but it's just like, I wanted to add pinups at the back. Well, I'm not going to say it in past tense. I want to add pinups. I am adding pinups, and a little making of section. I've got a fan art section, which is really cool. I've got 2 pages of fan art. How cool is that?
Wow.
And I've got 1 page that's going to be like the character bios. So you got portraits of the characters and a little blurb with their name and a tiny little description. So all little stuff that I'm like, because it's such a short book, and because 24 pages, and because I'm selling it through indie means, it's not cheap. So I want to make sure I give people their money's worth.
I think you have a lot more challenges on your plate to do it, though. I mean, one, I'm in prose novels, so it's just words. I don't have all these extra things to do. I mean, I guess I can put we can put images on some of the pages. I just didn't know how to do that, and didn't know anybody at the time to commission anyone. I was completely on my own on that first one. But and then you have shipping to deal with. For example, I put it on Amazon. Somebody orders it, they print a copy per order.
On demand. Yeah.
So, all right, what is going on? Rumble keeps popping on and off. I might just have to remove it from the stream so I don't keep getting the big block covering up my screen.
They may be having issues tonight.
Oh, I understand that, because I always have issues.
We had issues with YouTube. Was it last week or the week before?
I think it was the week before.
It was the week
kicking
before.
off.
YouTube just did not load
Yeah.
at all. Like it was, we had our lowest rated episode in a while, and I think it's because of that.
Oh wow. Yeah. I was not aware of it because I had a whole text pad full of links I had collected all day long, and I just kept pasting them in. And as long as you had the URL, you were good to go. You could watch stuff. But if you didn't, if you were trying to find something, like the suggested list was completely gone. There's nothing loading. So it was like,
Yeah, that's what it was. You couldn't browse. You had to go to something specifically, or at
Yeah.
least on the newsfeed page. If you went to someone's channel, you would see it, I think.
yeah, and so that was the thing for me, is that I already had a whole bunch of stuff, and I was just going through and watching the existing stuff, and I was like, oh, why is this not loading? And then I found out lots of other people were having problems with YouTube, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
Well,
glad I collected them.
unfortunately, we are off Rumble for the rest of the evening. I removed it because it just kept phasing in and out, and kept popping up a big window of notification over top of the whole layout here. I'm like, all right, I'm just getting rid of it for tonight. There's always next week, supposedly.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't win them all.
Yeah, I mean, to a point. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, but
But you got to keep adapting in this, internet age.
yeah. Well, here's how I adapt.
Jewish space lasers.
Dude, I saw some real Jewish space lasers today, taking down, was it Iranian missiles? Just like just all, the only thing it costs is electricity, right?
Oh, wow.
It's like, ooh, pretty colors.
Yeah, we really are in a modern age of warfare with what Trump is doing, and
Made them all blue.
I'm happy to see that he's very efficient about it. Like, it's like before you know you're in a war, the leaders are taken out. It's like, boom, the head of the regime is gone before you knew you were attacked.
Now it's weird. I turn on the news and I see everybody dragging him for, all right, full cards on the table here. I really don't know what kicked this all off, what exactly is going on. So I don't have a whole lot to speak to, but I turn on the news and I just see a bunch of commentators just pissed at him for this and dragging him and everything. And then I go look on another news station, and there's a bunch of people who are from Iran praising him, saying, finally, we were hoping he'd do this, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently you were tuning into like liberal left-wing.
Well, that's the majority of the news.
Clearly. So
Yeah.
the people of
What's up,
Iran have
MAJI?
been, the people of Iran are very happy. They're like singing and dancing in the streets because Trump took out a dictator that was keeping them under their thumb of like strict religious zealotry for like generations, right? This is
Yeah, 79. 1979.
Well, I heard someone say at some point somewhere today that they called it a theocracy, but that's not really correct. Because
Theo
I
has
didn't
nothing to do
realize
with
there
it.
was a difference between Muslim and Islam. I always thought the two were interchangeable. I guess Muslim is the religion, and Islam is a political way of life that has a religion, which is Muslim.
Sharia law.
Yeah, so it's like one is a dictatorship that has a religion, and the other is a religion itself, and those are two different things. So shows what I know. I always thought the two were interchangeable. Maji, what's going on? I know you're usually busy, but if you can hop in here, love to see you. Typically, her work schedule doesn't allow it, which is a bummer.
Busy, busy, busy.
Speaking of people who haven't been on in a while, I was just looking around trying to find the Kikomon video that Evelyn Music made, but I can't find it. I just thought it'd be fun to remember Kikomon for a moment, play his song. I wonder what he's up to these days.
Probably really busy.
Probably. I mean, I don't
I think Kiko Man's before my time even. Like, I don't even remember Kiko. Like, I remember the name, but I don't know who that is.
I don't think
Just
you
seeing
ever
him
crossed
around.
paths with him.
The sauce.
Oh, he was a wacky guy. He's a lot of fun, but he also had he was also very smart. The dude's an engineer. Let's see, yeah, I'm gonna play his song. All right, I can't find Everly Music's version, unfortunately, but see, share screen.
Pause the background music.
Yep. Oop. Hang on, I gotta. There we go. All right. And how's this looking? You what am I doing going back and forth between tabs? I have two screens now for a reason. All right, here we go.
Royce used to play this.
Yep.
Because Kiko Man kept asking him to and pestering him to do it.
大豆の星からやってきた正義の使者だキッコーマン醤油をたちまちかけたなら食べ物食うとうまくなる外食なんてぶっ飛ばせ必殺技だキッコーパンチ目玉焼きには醤油だろ Show me show you Kiko man, Kiko man, show me, show you, Kiko man. 大豆の星からやってきた生かすあいつはキッコーマン醤油は体にいいんだぜ殺菌作用もあるんだぜそうそうケチャップ目じゃないぜ必殺技だキッコーベンだから卵焼きにも醤油だっつってんだろ Show me, show you Kiko man, Kiko man Show me, show you Kiko man Alright!
Yeah, I remember that song vividly. Now that you play it back, yeah, that was played like all the time on Royce's channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Maji says, I got to teach myself to draw tonight. Need one more drawing for the book. I can sketch it, but it gets muddy when I ink. I lose a lot of details, but got to learn tonight before formatting tomorrow. Oh, wow. That's a crunch time.
Wow, you got me stressed now. Yeah, inking is really the last part of drawing. It's what stays. Like you're drawing it, no matter how nice or how beautiful it is. And you don't necessarily ink everything that's penciled in. Sometimes, you pencil in what the meat of what you need to be there. But for it to be beautiful, sometimes you're like, no, I'll leave this one out. Doesn't need to be there. And sometimes you add lines when you're inking that were not penciled in, but they need to be there. So it really is an extension of drawing, and it's what stays. It's the most important, vital part of it.
Yeah, I haven't the bit of I haven't words apparently. I haven't the slightest idea about any of that as far as. I mean, I know what you told me, but as far as experience, I haven't done it myself.
Yeah.
The most I've ever gotten is a somewhat sloppy sketch that never has hands or feet. So I never trained that skill into myself. And I guess there was a point in time where I could have, and in some ways maybe I still could, but I have no interest to pursue it.
Well, I didn't have any interest when I was younger too. Like when I was in my teens practicing like a maniac, and I was very like disciplined in practicing. I was practicing to become a penciler. And in my head, because I was all the comic books I was looking at, you had a penciler, then you had an inker. And in my head, I was like, well, those poor saps that are inkers, you know, they're going to have to do the work. So I'm going to be a penciler and they're going to have to do that part, you know? And
Yeah.
I never had any interest. I mean, it's not true. Towards the end of my training period when I was young, I started inking, but I was inking with those old school quills. And I almost like destroyed my wrists, like, because I was holding it so tightly, trying to control the pressure. And those things, like the ink would drop. Those metal quills, so many professionals mastered those. I never could. And I'm so grateful we have these Japanese like calligraphy pens now, because they don't come with all those problems.
Yeah. Now, when you would do it that way, would you like get that, you know, that muscle burn at the base of your thumb and your palm there? Would you get
It's
that?
mostly the wrists. The wrist would get destroyed. Like I'd have tendonitis in the arm, and I went to see doctors, and it was so painful that I couldn't draw anymore.
Oh, wow.
So no, it was a real career-ending problem at the start of my career. So it put a real damper on things when I was young, trying to get into the business. Now I can manage it more, and like I say, I have better tools. Well, better. I have tools that work more with what I want to do. And but I love inking now. Like it's my favorite part, because it's, dude, what's not to love? Look at that leg, man. I just inked this piece. Like, look at those beautiful lines. Isn't that fucking gorgeous? This is where you guys go ooh and ah.
Ooh,
Right? Isn't
yeah.
that amazing? But all the background is like plain. It's like just a standard one of these like.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of time with a straight edge and a lot of patience.
Yeah, exactly. Well, patience, it's not so bad, man. It's like doodling on the phone, right? It's like you put on a good podcast, or you go on a podcast, and then you get lost in the conversation or whatever you're listening to, and then you just do one after the other. It doesn't feel like patience when you're in it, if that makes any sense, you know?
Yeah,
You just
when you get in the zone, all of a sudden,
that's it.
You just are.
That's it. It's about getting in the zone, and your head is not focused on the work. It's focused on, oh, I'm listening to this podcast. What happened today? Oh, like 4 jets got shut down. What, Kuwait? Oh, friendly fire. And before you know it, you're done with drawing all the waves on the St. Lawrence River.
Yeah, what's it called? Operation Epic Fury?
Yes.
See, I would have taken a different approach. I would have flown planes overhead and dropped a whole bunch of tribbles on them and call it Operation Epic Furry. But,
I think that's against the Geneva Convention, though. That's like inhumane.
But they're so cute and fluffy. How can that be inhumane?
Furries are evil, Wrangler. You need to understand this.
But they're tribbles. They purr and everything. They're just cute little puffballs that turn into a lot of cute little puffballs and too many cute little puffballs.
Didn't it almost take down the Enterprise?
Yeah, maybe. See, Maji says, I wish I could skip inking, but I think if I use white color pencil on black paper, the contrast might be dramatic enough that I can skip inking.
Well, you don't need inking nowadays, especially with high quality scans and high quality printers that we have. Inking it's a style now more than anything else. Like you can do an illustrated pencil drawing, especially if you put the care into it and you're happy with the finality of it. There's no international law that says thou must ink thy drawing, you know? I mean, sure, you might not get into certain rooms in heaven, but all jokes aside, you can, if you're happy with a pencil drawing and you put the care and love into it, I don't think you need to ink.
Yep.
She says, luckily, it's a fairly simple design.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she. I can't wait to see her book finally hit published. She's been working on this for a long time.
Right? She says
It's been a
formatting
long time
tomorrow.
coming. Huh?
Dude, she said formatting tomorrow.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's these because Otter. I remember when Otter was ending his book. Like every week, it was the last week, right? It took like 3 months of the last week. Took 3 months. Or 3 or 4 months, and I feel that because I feel I'm going to be a little bit late myself, but at the same time, I'm like it has to be done right. Like people care more about it being done right than being on time. So
I think once it's uploaded and she's got the cover and everything ready to go, is pretty much, or once it's formatted and she's got the cover ready to go, it's pretty much a matter of uploading and setting the publish date. But still, you got to poke your way around a website, and which she may or may not be. If she's familiar with it, she could probably have that banged out in an hour. And if she's not, it could be fumbling around for
going
a little bit,
through Amazon, right?
and
Yeah.
I think so. I don't want to put words in her mouth. I think she is, but I'm not sure. She says, yeah, I don't want to use one stock image that I know I can sketch, but my lines aren't dark enough to see.
Well, you can contrast that, but if you're not familiar with Photoshop or those types of software, it's easy for me to say because I could go in and do it myself. I was born and it's molded by it.
She says, that's why I hired Daniel. Yep, Mr. Daniel P. Riley of Whimsyland. And he's a guy that any indie authors out there, go check out Whimsyland. He will work with you, developmental editor, advice, all that stuff. This is what he does, and he's very good at it. So,
Did you work with him?
I did not. I had King Bawb and a bunch of beta readers, and I already had a copy editor lined up. I had a cover artist. So I was thinking I was at one point I was stuck with the writing portion. I almost turned to him on that one, but I got through it before I needed to. But I have a funny feeling at some point I'm going to have to give him a call and say, help. I wouldn't be surprised if I reach a point where I'm so blocked where I'm like, I need a pro's help to help me get through this block. And he's the guy that is known for being good at that. And Maji said I guess he reads through it once just to read it and take in the story. Then he reads through it again critically, and then he'll sit down and he knows what questions to ask you.
Oh wow!
He doesn't say go do this, go do that. He asks you questions and gets you coming to your own conclusions, but he knows which questions to ask to get you going in the right direction, and how to ask them, and how and he does also give advice about moving in the direction, but he doesn't just flat out tell you what to do. He gets your mind going and conditions your mind for doing it. And from what I've heard, he's helped a lot of people doing that, and he's very good at it. So that's Whimsyland. Go check out Whimsyland. Any writers out there who may be struggling, because that's what he's there for. That's what he does. He also writes many of his own books as well. Was it Jizadai series? That's his. I think he's got a couple comics as well. Remember a couple weeks ago, when we had a Ditch Wizard guy. Oh, I just went blank on his name again. I can't believe it. But one of the comments, the reviews on the back of his book was from Daniel P. Riley himself. He does both prose and comics. I can't believe I went blank on his name. I got too many names bouncing around in my head right now.
Yep.
So, Frederick.
Yes, sir.
How about I pick your brain a little bit on your world building? That all right with you?
Oh, yeah. We're talking about that before the stream. Go right ahead, sir.
Yeah, so your setting is in Canada.
Yes, it's a fictional city called Montreal. Oh wait, it's a real city.
Yeah, so you had a basis to build off of to begin with.
Yes, and I lived there for 8 years, so a lot of it is I'm drawing from memory and kind of amping it up for a comic book effect. Because Montreal is an amazing city. Did you know there's an underground part to the city?
Mm-mm.
Not everybody knows this, so you can travel across half the island underground without ever going above ground.
It was Doc Blalock, by the way.
Oh,
yes.
Yep. And his book is A Damn Dirty Thing, which
Oh,
that
yeah.
looks so
I recall
cool.
his
The
book.
whole,
See, he was about gangsters in the 20s.
about the private eye, see?
Yeah.
It's like that did look so cool. A private eye and an alternate history with a couple of mystical abilities, low level, but he uses them in creative ways. So I would want to check that out sooner rather than later.
Well, it's nice to have a well-defined world because it transports you more effectively. I think that's what we pick up books for, is to get transported into another world, another character's head, and discover things that resonate with us, but at the same time are a new experience. At least that's the way I see it. I don't know what you guys think about it.
Oh, absolutely. And having those fantastical elements mixed in with a world we're already familiar with to a degree makes it more fun.
Yes.
But so you take Vancouver and you added some fantastical elements.
Montreal, Vancouver's on the other side of the country.
Okay, sorry about that. So you take
No worries.
Saskatchewan and
That's a territory. It's not a province, and it's not a city, but it is fun to say. So I'll give you points for that.
okay, yeah, it is fun to say. I don't know why. Saskatchewan. What a cool word.
It's got chewy in it. It's like Saskatchewan.
So we take the 51st state. No.
Exactly.
Hey, Fu Man
Saskatchewan.
Blues joined us. Says, nice drawing. You should consider being an artist.
No, I wouldn't want to do that to myself, Fu Man Blue. That sounds like a miserable life.
Hey, Fu.
Maji says, I love his Air of the Dragon, a very unique take on vampires. That referring to Daniel P. Riley.
I've been playing
Maji, was that one a prose novel or a comic? So anyway, you were saying, Frederick?
About the story, yeah. So it's basically taking Montreal and kind of putting the setting there. It's very similar to the way that Marvel heroes and villains live in New York. Taken the same thing and applied it to Montreal. Montreal's got the name Mont Royal, Montreal means the Royal Mount, right? So when the settlers came in, they found this island with this mountain and they call it the Royal Mount. They put a cross on top of it and they started building a city around it. And nowadays you've got this buckyball, this expo city from the Olympics, and you've got the Olympic Stadium here, which is not paid for yet. They had a roof that they made that was supposed to be able to open up and close automatically. Never worked. And we're still paying for it to this day. Where was I going with this?
The world building.
Yes. So don't take out loans to pay for the Olympics is the lesson of this.
Yep.
So yeah, a little bit kind of like inspiration from Breaking Bad's Los Pulos. I kind of created some food branding restaurant, because you don't want to use real life restaurants. You don't have the copyright. If you want to do interesting things within the story, you can't use them because you don't own them. So you try to take what's real and then you create your own version of it. I think it helps with the world building. So you give it a flavor. And Montreal is this magical island where they speak this magical language, kind of like Elvish, except it's French. And part of them live underground like dwarves, but
What's up, Foo?
So it's
Hey,
almost. Hey, Fu Man.
Hey.
Ooh.
And Readouts in the chat, he says, it's fine. The expos will help pay it off.
Yeah, the expos
About
don't
that.
exist anymore. That's kind of part of the
What's
problem.
up, Readout?
We don't even have a hockey team in Quebec anymore. You guys bought it off of us. They used to be the Nordiques. Now it's the Avalanche.
Yeah, and about that, we used to have the Hartford Whalers here. I'm not even a sports guy, and I'm still pissed about them being gone.
Yeah. But one of the things that kept me from getting into sports was when I figured out, hold on a minute, all these people on these teams, they're from other cities and other countries and other provinces. What am I rooting for?
What are you loyal to?
What do you guys has the TV in the background?
It means something that Readout showed up just in time for that comment. Him and Michael Archangel are such team loyalists. It's just it boggles the mind.
Yeah.
Maji says, that's why I'm teaching myself to draw at 0 hour. Then I can claim it's mine. Readout says, they speak this magical language like Elvis. It's called French. I think that's just how French Canadians treat French when it's us Americans are around.
And the island is split in two, right? So there's this, which street is it? St. Lawrence Street? Forget. So the island is literally split in half, where the English are on one side of the island and the French are on the other side. Could somebody turn down their TV? I think we're getting a lot of feedback from it.
See if it's me.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or maybe just the microphone and speaker thing.
Yeah. Oh, that could be.
Yeah, it happens sometimes when the mic picks up from the speakers.
Yeah.
Readout says,
No, I
live
have
by the
headphones on.
Stillers, die by the Stillers. Live by the Penguins, die by the Penguins. Live by the Pirates. I'll take a rain check on that last one.
It used to be pirate, or is that football?
Arr.
I get mixed up. I was never that big of a sports fan, to be honest. But I mean, hockey's fun to watch.
Yeah. One time I went to an MMA match and a hockey game broke out.
Yeah, that was one of the things I liked about international soccer games is that the crowd would get so into it. There'd be this huge fight that people would fall out of the stands and police would have to get involved. And then the game started.
Yeah, because the players are the biggest pussies. They're like, you just walk next to another player and he pretends that he was hit. Like, oh my God, I hurt so bad. I'm twisted on the ground. Oh no, give him a penalty.
Sucks.
It's like a game of make believe that you're a wussy.
And then they call it football.
Yeah.
Well, at least they use their feet, so that part makes sense.
Yeah.
And if you do the etymology of it, the name football and soccer come from the same place. It's just at different times.
Yep.
It all comes from the English.
Yeah.
Wasn't it English
I'm not even
Friars?
sure where the name soccer came from.
It comes from the English as well. It's just they changed the name at one point in time, and one caught on at worldwide and one didn't. And but it all comes from the UK.
Didn't it start with friars kicking a skull around?
I have no idea.
I don't know about that.
That was the story that I was always told.
Well, we need someone to go study that and come back and give us a full report.
Yeah, supposedly the Mayans or the Aztec, one of those, that was a big deal with them. Their players were like revered. They made statues of them and shit.
Yes, but
Yeah,
they didn't have
weird
ball
basketball
technology
type
back
thing.
then. So what they did is they beheaded their enemies and they were playing around with the head
Right.
of their enemies.
That's the way I heard it.
Yeah, now we're so wussy that we take leather and fill it with air and
Pig skin.
we pretend that that's our enemies' heads.
Symbolism.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? I'd rather have enemies duke it out in a sports game than actually slaughter each other. Unless we lose, then we go back to slaughtering. Yeah. So when you world build, It's probably different in a comic than it is in a prose novel, because that's my experience. Is I have to fill that all in with words, where you get to convey a lot of it in the background without having to waste words on it.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, you have to give names to places and things as well in a comic book. There's the whole dialogue aspect, but yeah, you do take pictures, but I don't know if that takes work off or it gives you extra work because you have to design it too.
Yeah.
Um,
But you have elements in your world that aren't in the real world, of course.
well, that's the
I mean,
thing.
a
I think
superhero comic,
that
but-
takes a whole weight of it off. So I don't have to decide, okay, what does the city look like? I can go on YouTube, look at drone footage, and find like really good references of the skyline and use that as a basis, right? I can go on Google Maps is really good for that now. You can place the camera above the city, and all the
yeah.
buildings are like 3D modeled on big cities. So you can place the camera anywhere you want and get like the perfect shot of
Wow.
the city, use that as a reference and be able to draw it.
Nice.
So
It's a great
those
idea.
are advantages that we have with modern tools. Definitely.
I'll bet you there were probably comic artists, like a lot of Marvel taking place in New York. I'll bet they sent photographers up to certain rooftops, say, "Yeah, take some pictures of from these angles here," and then probably just started storing up all these pictures of the city from different angles and stuff.
Well, they didn't send the photographers, but they did take took pictures from other sources, and it wasn't well received. Todd McFarlane is known for doing that. So Todd lifted artwork from Akira. He lifted photographs of New York and traced them or inserted them or copy pasted or photocopied them. I don't know which technique he used, but he was working with photographs. But that was not received well.
I would imagine with the cityscape, an actual existing cityscape, that wouldn't be such a big deal, though, to like.
Well,
to
I
look
think
from a photograph of that, because I mean it is the city.
yeah, no, for sure. I think it would be fine today. I think today we're using so many sources for our drawings now. The big scandal nowadays is AI art. So people using photographs and putting that into their artwork would be way less dramatic.
Yeah.
But back then, when you were used to all the comics being hand drawn, the thing is, it stands out because it's so perfect that you could tell it's a photograph. So if you could tell that the guy didn't draw it, you're like, wait a minute, I'm paying you a whole like 10 cents for my comic, and you're not even drawing it. That was the scandal.
Actually, that would be a hilarious storyline. Get a comic where they're dealing with some kind of sentient robot, and when this robot takes over everything electronically, then as soon as he does, all of a sudden have all the art from that point in the story forward being AI art, and as soon as they stop him, it goes back to regular hand-drawn art.
That's cool.
It's funny because
make sure, like, in every scene, at least one person has 6 fingers or something like that.
funny you should say that because one of the villains in the second book. Well, I mean villains. I'm introducing a character in the second book that is an actual AI. She's one of the characters in the book. She's
Spoiler.
Is it Max Headroom?
Elon's girlfriend.
He didn't want us to know she was going to be evil, but now we do.
None of that. Well, you'll find out. But yeah, AI is such an interesting part of life that you can't leave it out now. I think it's absolutely fascinating. All the things that it's changing in our lives now. It's
Freed out.
got a lot of people upset. It's got a lot of people using it for creativity, and but we're starting to see it everywhere, and people are losing their jobs to AI. People are able to create things they could never create because of AI. So it's changing the game.
Now, I've seen the meme going around. I wanted AI to do my work so I could work on my art, not do my art so I can do more work.
Yeah, AI doesn't want to do laundry, apparently.
Yeah, it was like, come on, AI, go make me a sandwich. But Readout says, don't forget to be motivated by Marlene this Monday at Fu Man Blue.
That son of a.
Now I had to go look up Marlene the other day because
What's Marlene?
I kept seeing this an anime character. So I went and looked it up. I can't even remember what I was making sure it wasn't another Billy prank where it was a chick that looked a chick character. That
Yeah,
looked like a chick
right.
that was really a dude because that's
Weebs.
something. Yeah. But I noticed some of the artwork, the face artwork, had almost a bit of a Samus look to her. I just realized something. Hold on, I gotta open this up on YouTube now. Why doesn't Readout have a wrench? He should have a wrench.
Man, don't give that punk a wrench.
There's no going back after that, Wrangler.
That would be kind of crappy of me not to give him a wrench because, I mean,
Man,
he
wait a
does all
minute.
my thumbnails.
Hang on, I forgot he gave me a wrench on his. So yeah, that would be kind of rude of me to call him a punk. So yeah, go ahead.
Now I'm trying to find my own live stream and having trouble finding it. There we go.
You have my blessing.
Let's see.
He has too much power now, Wrangler.
Let's see. There's two different versions
You're
here.
pronouncing it wrong. It's see. You see? Got a wrench now, boy.
All right. Yeah, I didn't just give him a wrench. I gave him the whole multi-tool. There you go, Readout.
Next
Type
week he'll be in
something
the
so we can
Readout
see
show.
that wrench.
He'll have taken over. The power of gone to his head.
Overnight.
Yeah, well, he's a historian, so he can fix anything we put in there that's historically incorrect.
What if
That's
he uses history for evil? What if he creates a civil war using your channel?
He's
Huh?
too late. That's already happened. He says, I have the power of the Swiss Army knife.
He's our historical. What's it called when they proofread you? They fact check you.
He's a
Yeah.
fact checker.
Yeah.
Fact checker.
Community note.
Ah.
Historical community noter.
Historical community note.
And
You've
some
been
of the community
fact-checked,
notes
see?
just get annoying.
Some are hilarious though.
Yeah. Oh, I did have that video I was looking for. I thought I deleted that. I was gonna use that as the opener tonight. Oh well. It's old news anyway. It's the one where I'm making fun of the Assassin's Creed shadows.
Oh yeah, we've seen that. It's not as relevant now. Assassin's Creed
No.
is pretty much dead.
Yeah, I was just gonna use it as a funny opener tonight, but
Well, not only is Assassin's Creed Shadows dead, its parent company Ubisoft is like a walking zombie.
yeah, I
I
still
think it needed to die a while ago.
I still say I got the last actual good game that they produced in their current incarnation.
Dude, I bought a ton of Assassin's Creed games after Shadows came out. I bought all the old catalog for like $5 each, except the newer games. I picked them up for like 15. And some of them look good. Like the Origins takes place in Egypt. They're very beautiful games. Like they recreated the city and environments pretty faithfully. They're not without their issues, but I think it's worth a shot for $5. Like being able to do parkour in the city of Paris for $5 with like totally animated crowds, I think that's a good decent price for it.
Cool. Readout says, I especially enjoyed the community notes that were tracked the tweets of a certain movie critic, in quotes, that went off the deep end after BAFTAs this past weekend. I forget, what exactly is BAFTA? I know everybody was talking about it, but I
think it's the UK's celebrity show thing where they present awards or something.
Celebrity Deathmatch?
No, the one here in the US that people used to watch, and now people no longer really watch it anymore because it's just the celebrities going.
I
on
know
about
about
how
the
great they are.
NAFTA, but not the BAFTA. That's the
Not
North
even
American Free Trade
remotely
Agreement.
related.
And Maji says, speaking of which, did you see
Jewish space laser.
a reel?
Yes, we talked about that a little bit earlier. I saw the footage. Wrangler, you didn't see that yet, did you?
No, but I played Missile Command on the Atari 2600
Yeah.
back in the 80s.
It's
I got
basically
the
the same thing. Yeah,
Oh, he's something of an expert.
the missiles. As soon as the missiles would fire, they'd get shot by a beam of light, and they'd explode in the sky. So basically, fireworks with more extra steps.
And I love that I get to play
Jewish space laser.
and actually have it be relevant now.
True.
She is my favorite politician forever, just for that moment. I don't agree with anything she says. I think she's bat-ish crazy, but you know what? You gotta love her for that moment.
Jewish space laser.
That'll never get old to me.
Oh,
Really.
Cratchit
No.
is running for Senate here in Texas, and I'm hoping she wins the Democrat nomination, so that nobody will vote for her in the normal race, and she'll disappear for a while.
Maji says, I like Syndicate of AC. Yeah,
Oh, that's
that would be
the
my favorite politician. I
that's
think.
the one that takes place in London, and you have a Jack the Ripper DLC. It's a brother sister thing, and it's almost got that you can steal cars basically, except the cars are, pulled by horses, carriages. But it's like a red horse carriage.
Sorry, that's the only horse one I had on here. Nope, I don't have any horses drawing carriage, just the guy and the horse.
Oh gosh, what was that one pirate movie from the 80s or whatever that had dang it, I forget what her name was. I think she was dating the guy that made the movie or something, and I think that was probably the only reason why she got the part.
Cutthroat Island,
Yes.
Gina Davis.
Yeah.
What about it?
The one scene where they're driving the cart through the town, and they, what was it? She jumped off the building or something and lands on the back end of it or something and shoots her pistol at stuff. It's an interesting scene, no matter how unrealistic it is. Kind of like Grand Theft Auto.
AKA the death of pirate movies in the 20th century. Which is kind of surprising because Gina Davis she put butts in seats for a while, and she had some good action flicks.
Yeah. I think they just ended up overdoing them too much until Pirates of the Caribbean came out.
Yeah, I don't think that does not sound factual because Jennifer Lawrence was the first action star.
True.
Was she also the first Bond girl ever?
Was she in a
She
Bond
hasn't been in
movie?
a Bond movie yet, but she was the first.
Well, not all Bond girls were girls, you know that.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, there was a newspaper article that came out back in the day. One of the Bond girls revealed her secret.
He found Captain Winky!
It's like an anime chick.
I'm not getting any of the videos.
Just
I'm just
like
like
that.
I'm talking over all the videos because I don't see them on StreamYard. StreamYards is really
Yeah, I noticed
work.
like when you flipped your work over, it kind of like lagged and then all of a sudden went double speed or something.
yeah, but like I've noticed you've been playing videos and then like because you start laughing after a while. I'm like, oh, I was talking this whole time because the video is not playing on my end. I just see the
Huh.
microphone goes mute.
Weird.
And then I hear you guys laugh when when it unmutes, and I'm like, oh, you watched a video. How?
Well, luckily, pretty much everyone I played is only like 3 seconds or less so far. So
Yeah, and I
you're
know
not
them.
missing much.
I know them by heart as well. But it's one of those things with you'd think a paid service like StreamYards would get their act together. You know.
No.
Well, you can't expect that much from them.
No, I know. I have high expectations sometimes. I'll learn. I'll learn.
Mhm.
Just like movies, I will lower my expectations until they hit the floor.
That's better because you already gave them their money. So like, why do they have to
Yes.
perform now?
Right?
Buy more content.
Yeah. So
Well,
you know which video I played that last time, then, right?
No, I was talking
Jim
the whole
Carrey
way
one.
through. So, okay, because I think it might be my
Captain Winky.
computer overheating. Let me change the ice back.
They say that the more features they've added, the worse it's performed. So
Yeah, and they're adding features people are not even asking for, and they're not adding. So even if you pay for StreamYards, you cannot plug in 2 cameras at the same time. So if I wanted to have a camera on my face and on my artboard, I can't do that with the paid service. I have to pay a super
OBS.
duper. It's so frustrating because they can do it technically. It's not a technical limitation. They choose not to.
OBS and set it up to do that.
Well, my computer overheats with StreamYards. Could you
Oh.
imagine with OBS what it'd be like?
Yeah,
It
true.
would melt the keyboard would melt.
I tried doing it. I had my laptop. I had my capture card plugged into my laptop, and I was streaming Metroid Dread, and then I had my phone set up, and that was the camera on me while I was playing it. And then my phone battery was running out halfway through, and where I had the laptop set up so it could reach the plug to the TV and the switch, I wasn't getting a good Wi-Fi signal, so it was a good choppy stream that night. Now I have an actual computer with a desktop and a capture card, so I can do a lot better now. But even still, my capture card is a little on the wonky side with the switch. The screen still flickers and stuff. But yeah, also every now and then the internet connection itself is just either it's working just fine or it's kind of intermittent. It does have its glitchy days. There, that was one of the features StreamYard put in recently. The sound effects. Although I was happy to have the applause sound effect finally.
Well, thank you very much. Yes,
Just wait till they add AI.
What's this other one? Drum roll bongos.
Nice.
Yeah, there's the sound effect we were all asking for.
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Very
That's what it
important.
sounds like when you feed the ducks.
Oh gosh.
You know, Frederick had a existing city to work with when he built his world, but
Yes, I'm cheating.
yeah, but I worked off existing areas too for my first couple books. Well, in my first book, in my second book, I ended up building a few different places that definitely don't exist. But Raven, you have a straight up fantasy setting in yours.
Oh yeah.
How did you go about your world building? What did you start with?
Well, it was a lot of gaming, pen and paper as well as computer stuff, but and then like playing with a lot of well, initially some of the DOS-based games that or programs that would like generate a town and all the different things that were available in the town, and some other different things. But I ended up coming up with the map in my head as I was working at CompUSA way back in the day, and I just slowly drew it out, and I had like a free city, and the Free City was a massive city, and I figured it was just going to kind of be like Waterdeep. It was a port city, had all these different things going on, and the mountains nearby ended up being the Dragon Spike Mountains. So like the farthest south point of it is like a tail of a dragon, and then as it goes farther north, it gets larger, like the body of a dragon, and it kind of disappears off the top of the map. And then I had, it's a fantasy campaign world. You want places that players can go and do things, so you don't want it all civilized. And so I've got some civilized areas, and different ones have been around for long periods of time, and then others are more recently colonized, trying to tame the wild land, and then others are just wild lands run by warlords, monsters, and other things.
Right. So when you're making the city, you take into account the history of what the people were doing to come up to this point of what they have, right?
Yeah. So the Free City is there is kind of a small country around it. It's kind of a major hub in the area, but it's probably the best way to describe it, at least in the current age, is it's the place where adventurers tend to go to start their quest, because there's a lot of underground areas in the Dragon Spike Mountains nearby.
Oh, I thought you were going to say taverns.
Well, there's some underground taverns in the Dragon Spike Mountains, but yeah. And so like adventurers will come on boat and land in the city, and then traverse across, and over time there's been the mercenaries guild started up, and the various temples showed up, and then the College of Wizardry showed up. And so it's been that way for, I don't know, at least over 1,000 years, and it's just kind of been a bulwark of crazy adventurers going off to their deaths, and but then also settlers coming and like settling the surrounding lands. And because since the last Great War, there were areas that were kind of went from being warlord or monster controlled to being colonized, and so they needed farmers to come in and set up farms, and towns kind of built as humans tried to tame the land and went out across the frontier and such.
Now, you take into account like a dominant culture in the area that ends up fundamentally giving the city or area a unique flavor to what it's like being there?
Well, it because they have a lot of immigrants coming in to colonize and settle down and stuff, that they've kind of got a mixture of like Celtic, Germanic, let's see what else, kind of like some ancient Britain type names to stuff. There is some Greek and Roman influence, but technology at this point is probably like close to late, or at least with the ships, because that's one of the things I've been focusing on lately, is like late 1200s, getting close to the early 1300s in the story I'm currently working on, just because I'm looking at ship technology. Like, it starts off with cogs for the merchants and stuff, and eventually within a couple of years caravels are going to start appearing and such, or the larger caravels.
Cool. Yeah, I recently had to figure out how to set up a town in the bigger city, because I'm working in a setting on another planet. Well, not planet, on a moon. Where, I mean, when I sat, I was like, okay, what is the solar system like? What is the environment like on this inhabitable moon? What is the culture of the people? What is their tech level? And I had to start figuring out from there, because their tech level is, if you consider the technology we have, publicly known to us anyway, they're about 50 years ahead of us. So
Are they terraforming or do they have
no,
bubble?
they're native.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess on if it's a moon, does it have atmosphere or no
Oh, yes.
atmosphere? Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess that
about
makes a
the same
difference.
size as Earth.
Oh,
I mean, for example, look at Titan around Saturn. That's almost as big. I mean, it's smaller, but it's approximately Earth size, and it has a very thick atmosphere.
okay. That's
So,
good then.
yeah. So this moon called Sabado,
Kind of like indoor.
kind of, yeah, it orbits a gas giant in the Mintaka star system, which is part of Orion's belt.
Okay.
Now it's actually a 5-star system. I mean, we look up at the sky, we see 3 dots for Orion's belt. One of those dots is actually 5 stars.
Oh,
but,
wow.
Yeah, now the thing about it is it's 2 blue giants at the center orbiting each other, and this gas giant is like 20 AUs out orbiting around the pair.
Hmm.
You know, so it's
Yikes.
like the center of mass is between those two those 2 blue giants orbiting each other, and the planet, the gas giant itself, orbits around that center of mass. So it's about I think almost a 15. I wrote it down. I can't remember. It was like a 7. I think it's a 7 Earth years to orbit those stars once. However, because the inhabitable moon orbits the gas giant, 1 year is every time they go around the gas giant, which is about 14 days. They do have a 24-hour rotation now, but they have an atmosphere which is very Earth-like, but with all the radiation in that solar system, it's a combination of the moon's own magnetic field and being also shielded by the gas giant's magnetic field that allows it to be habitable, or else they would be fried by the radiation. It's intense.
Oh, yeah.
Because further out you have another star, and further out 2 more, and they all orbit around the center too. And I think those 2 that are further out, they orbit each other, and whipping around each other, they have a trajectory going around the center too. But they're far out enough that standing on Sabado, if you look up at the night sky at the further out stars, they just look very bright, almost like Venus would to us. And this is the nice thing about, I mean, people gripe about AI, but researching this stuff and calculating, hey, how far would it have to be for this to work, to be plausible, it helps a lot.
I wondered if that's what you did. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to. We've all seen movies where there's a planet, people are on the planet, but then when you sit and think about it, it's like, wait a minute, this planet should not exist like that. This isn't plausible.
Yeah.
This is a desert planet, and they're breathing air. Where's the oxygen coming from? And all, yeah.
Yep.
I wanted to make sure that, like, if somebody knew their astronomy and studied exoplanets and stuff, if they read this and they see what the setup is, they go, oh yeah, that is plausible. You know, I wanted it to work. But because it's there, the gas giant, they have a lot of plasma storms from when, and so there you would have massive auroras surrounding the whole planet, almost a plasma glow around the whole atmosphere. During such times, ships can't get in and out, or they could try. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, pretty much going in and out of Atmo at that time is not feasible. But you would have plasma strikes that are very much like lightning strikes and massive hailstorms. So then I sat there and thought, what do I do? What are their houses going to be like? What are their buildings going to be like? What are their roads like? What are they using to pave the roads? It's not asphalt. So, so I had to think about all that stuff and have it make sense within this world. And I found there's some things that people are working on now and trying to work on for types of pavement that are quote unquote self-healing.
So I remember an old newspaper comic that had, I don't remember which one, maybe a Far Side or something, but it had dinosaurs had wheels. The roads were made of rubber and the wheels were made of stone.
That sounds like something Far Side. What was it? Gary Larson, I think, was this. Was
Yeah, I
there?
think so.
Let me see. Do I still have these pictures in here? Yes, I do. But the roads, they're made of a combination of graphene and diamond lattice.
Oh, wow.
With some conductive nanoparticles put into the mix, because when plasma strikes the road, because it's conductive, it actually channels it all to the power grid for energy storage.
Yeah, but that's terrible. Your construction business will go out of business. All the construction companies will
now
go
here's
broke.
the self-healing part, and this is stuff that they're actually experimenting with in reality now. They also have a bunch of little microcapsules in with the material. And what happens is when a massive hailstone strikes it and actually cracks it, it breaks open some of these microcapsules, which releases an expanding chemical, which fills in the gap. And for the larger cracks, I mean, the smaller cracks, they'll seal up, and you almost can't even see that it had broken there. For the larger cracks, you can see it. When it cracks open that much, the material will expand and solidify, but it'll rise above the surface, and crews will come out and grind it down and polish it flush with the surface. So you see kind of scars in the road.
Did you say crews will come out and polish it?
Yeah, construction crews.
Tom
road
Cruise? Oh,
Ted Cruz. Ted.
That's right.
Tom Cruise would come out.
Yeah, crews where you got one guy doing all the work and 10 people standing around leaning on a watch.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But
That crew.
they'll actually have to come out and they'll have to pretty much smooth it down and get it to flush with the surface again. But you can see scarring in the road. Now there's only so many of those capsules. Eventually they'll have to remove a section and put a new section in, because you don't have infinite amounts of these capsules with chemical capsules to break open and seal it. But it does allow it to last a long time in these conditions. And again, this is stuff that they're experimenting with now here on Earth. So I thought
Deep dive into civil engineering.
What's that?
A deep dive into civil engineering.
Right. The sidewalks are actually a little more wild. They're
Hey, I wanted to ask you though, how does the moon deal with the plasma storms? How does it affect their magnetosphere? Doesn't that wreck it?
No, that's part of why they have it. Is it's the interaction whenever there's flares or anything coming from the suns, that it's dealing with it's kind of like ours, but it's more intense. So
Well, I meant from the gas giant.
The gas giant's magnetosphere is part of what's helping protect it. But yeah, when
Well, how can that be? If they're inside it, that's the only way they could be protected by it, is if they were inside it. And if they're inside it, the emissions from the gas giant would hit it with no protection.
Well, the moon also has its own magnetosphere.
Well, that's what I'm asking. What is it? Yeah, every massive object has its own magnetosphere, but that's what I'm saying. It would rip it apart, and they would be susceptible to.
They're outside the Roush limit. So it's not going to get ripped apart. But no, that is what's causing the plasma storms.
But the emissions from the gas giant are going to hit the planet, right?
Right. That's why they're getting the plasma storms.
But then how are they protected from it?
No, he's saying from the sun. It's protecting the moon from the sun.
Right. But when it gets overcharged, that's when there is that trickle down and they get the plasma storms. Now, most of the plasma is around the outer sphere of the world, but you do get plasma strikes like lightning that come through. So, it's kind of like here on Earth. You see a thunderstorm coming, you go inside. maybe, but I mean, people don't want to stand outside in these things. But their homes. You see, there we go. Here's concept image of it that I had Grok generate. They're very mushroom like. You see the pylons and everything. There's actually some flex to them.
It's turtles all the way down.
That's pretty cool. Man. Yeah, it is. They even got little flappies.
Yep, and there's overlapping shingles in the house. Now it is a mix of organic and just straight up building material.
Now,
They
how much
even
does
have
one of those
moss
go for
with
with
the
an
roof.
oceanside view?
That looks. I wouldn't mind living in one of those. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
But because there's flex and everything, these things can these roofs can really take a beating, and there's also some flex with the pylons that hold them up. But that's what helps. Because I didn't want to just go, okay, they're going to have houses that look like you're on Earth. That would be boring in a sci-fi setting. So I wanted something that reflected not just the landscape, but the culture of the people there. And then their cities. Here's a few images, concept images of the cities. They still go with that circular design and the domes and everything.
Australia.
Oh,
Yeah, that's Sydney.
It's a combination of Sydney, Australia, and the Jetsons. I don't know.
yeah.
It's what I imagine Vancouver to look like.
Yeah, but I wanted it to look like. Whoops! I wanted it to look like another planet, but still have some kind of plausibility and reflect the local culture. Because if they're looking like they're just in a bunch of regular houses like here on Earth, people are going to go, "What's the point in having this story on another world?" You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because they got a better, better
Thingy
housing
bob.
cost.
Plus,
In
the,
some cases,
they're
a good
more
design is just a
affordable.
good design. You
They're
know,
more
so-
affordable than here on Earth, probably.
Yeah. I mean, there's some places where other worlds where they probably would have houses that look very similar. I mean, our house designs are used repeatedly for a reason because they work.
Well, they sort of work.
plus, those things look organic, like it could be an indigenous plant that absorbs the plasma or whatever.
Yeah.
I swear they look like turtle shells, like giant turtles that you capture, eat the meat, and then build your home with it.
No,
Like 6 to 8
they
weeks.
are partially organic. Not entirely, but partially.
Well, there you go.
The sidewalks themselves are also has a bioengineering component. It is fungal based, but it's not just that. There's more to it. It is a compound. But the thing about the reason for that is because it has this growth ability. As long as it receives nutrients, the cracks in the sidewalks can self-heal, and you don't have to worry about running out of the microcapsules because it's feeding off the ground itself. As long as this get nutrients, then the cracks can self-seal. Not overnight, obviously. It takes a while, but it's better than having to replace it all the time, because they can get some softball-sized hail on a semi-regular basis. Now, the thing is conveying all that without overloading the reader with a bunch of exhibition drops.
Yeah. Exhibition. Did you say exhibition?
Yeah,
Exposition?
that's yeah. I didn't even realize what I did.
He's like, yeah, that's what I said, bitch.
Did I fucking stutter?
How do I
shit,
convince
man.
you about being an exhibitionist?
Go forward with confidence.
Well, you have
my
to put your
friend.
pants on first. You know?
Well, they call him the Streak.
I've always said you were an exhibitionist. Now you're an expositionist. But yeah, I get what you're saying though. That it's hard. When I was writing the book that I had years ago, I try to piece it out, like especially the backstories of the characters, because I don't want to do that, and I didn't know that wasn't cool to do because I like writing exposition. But at the same time, I knew intuitively you don't want to stop the action when you're meeting new characters and there's an action scene, because that's how I introduced them, as in an action scene, and you don't want to stop every other paragraph to say, oh, and this guy's fast with the bow because of this, and this, or whatever, you know. So I tried to make them as brief as possible, you know, show what they can do. Don't tell the reader what they can do. Show them through the battle. Oh, Jesus, that guy just did that. So you have all these assumptions about what this person must be like right away. You don't need a bunch of exposition.
Yeah. And I've found that you show it all up front, and even if it means letting the readers go, huh? Wait, how can he do that?
Sometimes,
later
yeah.
on,
I like writing that. I don't know about reading it.
Story dropped in here and there later on as the story goes on, rather than dropping all at once.
That's it.
And if you really, really, really need an explainer, I've also recently realized, well, that's what a glossary is for.
Well, I think if you are doing something that requires that much explanation, you should rethink the scene. You should rethink, is this the right way to do it? Because I could do it in a way that explains all this stuff in the actions of the scene.
Rethink the scene? Nah, I don't.
Yeah, man. I mean, don't succumb. Don't succumb to the exposition.
I am probably going to have an appendix for certain things like currency stuff. Just so I do show throughout the book, but if somebody's not following close enough, they may miss stuff, and so I plan to put some of that in like an appendix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get ready for an expedition dump.
You're really going to be confused now, man.
We're going on an expedition.
Let me tell you what it's going to be like. Wait, what?
Why aren't you wearing any pants?
How'd you know? As I figure, as long as I don't stand up, I don't even have my camera on. I might not be wearing anything for all you know.
I don't
Always
want to
wear
know.
an upstanding expositionist.
Expositionist.
It's true. I really
He's an
am
extrovert.
my clothes. We're finally here. My favorite part of the show. The awkward
Under arrest for exposition.
One of the things I've been getting really annoyed with AI trying to make sure like my story kind of makes sense and stuff, and am I doing this right type of stuff. And I have this one title for a chapter, and it's like, that's the most boring chapter title ever. You should name it this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, well, I could, actually spell it out for the reader as to what it is, and then that would become very obvious. But instead, I'm just pointing it to a small tidbit so that the readers that are picking up on it go, oh, okay, that makes it obvious. But of course, the AI has no clue what's going on, and so it completely misses the subtlety of it.
Yeah.
Hail, Brian McCoppin. Record of the Paladins. Everybody go check out his books on Amazon.
Hey, Brian. I've been showing your book for you.
Yes, he has. He was showing it last week, and I think the week before. He staggers it between your book and Herman's books. He shows.
And sometimes Otters, but I don't think, since Otter has abandoned us for computer games or something.
Oh, we still shill for Otter anyway.
Yeah.
Maji says, Wrangler posting a pic in our Discord. Need an opinion to do the drawing. Looks like an angry star. All right, I'll go take a look. I don't know if this is, I don't know if that means show on screen. She's looking for an opinion, but.
Which server?
It helps if I actually come out of the DMs. I don't know. So far, I'm not finding it. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's intriguing. Now I see what you mean about the. How would you ink that? That looks like a. She said like an angry star. It looks like a plasmoid with a lot of swirling arc going on. This is kind of cool looking. One of these arcs has almost a dragon-like look to the edge of it.
Open it in a new tab and share it.
I don't know, Maji. Do you want this shown on screen? Brian says Herman's book, Good Company.
Yes, it has an expedition in it and a little bit of exposition, but no exhibition, though. I'm a little bit disappointed.
Readout says the reason I don't join the panel frequently anymore is I'm too fried from work to speak. I can only achieve written communication, not verbal. I understand that very much.
That would make it even funnier, Readout.
So, yeah,
You're
right.
depriving us of high comedy.
I was in a meeting today from just before 1 p.m. all the way until about 30 minutes before we went live.
Yeah. No, I understand what Readout is saying completely.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to either. But it's like, since I'm the one who runs the show, I kind of don't have a choice. It's like, I'm the one who decided to do a show, so I got to suck it up and do it. And then usually by the time I come on here and actually do the show, I'm glad I did.
Yeah, it's like jumping in the pool. You don't feel like it. Once you're in it and you're swimming, you're having a
Oh, wow.
good time.
Let's see, can I expand that further?
Oh, I see what you mean. It's kind of negatively drawn white on black.
Yeah, so
Yeah, cool.
she says, need opinions. It's 0 hour and I can't draw.
Opinion on what? What's it supposed to be?
I don't know, not knowing the absolute context of it. I mean, I think I have an idea because I've read part of her previous work, but I don't know how much it's changed since I saw it and I didn't read the whole thing. But it looks like an electrical star. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I like how this part, I don't know if you can see my
If
cursor.
it was an electrical star, it would be more concentric. The lines would be more uniform.
It's
Yeah,
the inside
it's
of
got
a
that-
demon beaver.
it's got that swirl pattern going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, there wouldn't be any reason for it to swirl, but there would be to radiate
Well,
out.
Well, look at the Birkeland currents through space. Those are pretty much cosmic power lines, and they kind of all have double helix electromagnetic fields. They twist.
Yeah,
That's how you get the Z inch where stars form in the nebulae.
Morphogenetic
That
fields.
is really cool looking. Christy, what's up?
Nice to see
Hey,
you, Chrissy. Welcome.
An angry swirl of death.
Demon beavers.
In
I just-
space.
We haven't had fun with the demon beavers in a while. We gotta bring that gag back. And if you're wondering what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, check out Record of the Paladins. You'll know what we mean by demon beavers.
Frequency lore.
An angry swirl of death, says MAJI-CHAN. Yeah, if
Is that a
that's
flavor of ice
that
cream?
might be a little concerned. Maji's demon beaver is a thing of legend.
Whoa. Phrasing.
Stuff of legend.
All right. Now, what do you guys think? With just no context looking at it, what do you guys think?
I think it's cool.
Angriest roll of death for sure.
I'll scare off the angry swirl of death by turning on the vacuum cleaner. Works on my cat.
Wait, what?
The noise.
Does Haley's like potato gun like turn into a vacuum cleaner when you switch modes?
No.
Because somebody said, I think it was Katie who thought it was a vacuum cleaner, and I said, no, of course not. It doesn't suck.
Yeah, it does kind of look a little like a leaf blower, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
a little bit.
maybe, but leaf blowers have a long nozzle.
Well, there's your context. She says it's a Nova.
Yeah, definitely don't want to stand in front of one of them.
No.
They're kind of potent.
I had a Chevy Nova. It wasn't that potent.
The
I
no
think
go.
Donatello mentioned one of those in the first Turtle movies.
They had to rename it in Spanish countries because that means no go.
Novo.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of weird names. Like there's cars going out there that are called Kias, which used to stand for Killed in Action.
Yep.
Now, what do they rename in the Spanish countries? Nueva,
I don't know.
because Nova kind of means new, doesn't it? The root of the word.
I'm not completely sure. I just remembered it was too close to like no go, so like it doesn't go down the street.
That's right, because "va" va means to go.
What does LADA stand for?
Look that up right now. Let's see.
Christy's a Turtles fan. Look at that.
Meaning,
Well, who isn't a Turtles fan?
I saw the movies, but that's the extent of my exposure to Turtles.
The cartoons.
It was
The early ones.
after my time.
I saw someone remade, the first Nintendo Turtle game that they like the hard one, the Impossible. Someone remade it with modern graphics. It's like an independent project. It looks so good, dude.
We're gonna have to check that out then. I remember getting my butt kicked in that game.
It's hard, but I passed it. I was able to beat that game a handful of times. You get to the end. And then they would randomize it. Like you'd have the next to last level. It'd be a series of tunnels in the underground, and you'd have to find the door that leads you to the Technodrome. It was one of 3 doors, but they would randomize it each time, so you wouldn't know which of the 3 doors would actually lead you to the final Technodrome battle.
Okay. I just typed it into Brave under Ask. It says, yes, the original meaning of Nova is new. It comes from the Latin word novus. Now it just means a star is going to wreck your life. Chrissy says, I just did a video on that.
On what?
I'm guessing she means on Turtles.
On the Turtles game? Oh, Heroes in the Half Shell. Turtle Power.
See, Maji says, should I try to make a new one?
Well, turtles are the original like conspiracy theories, like lizards living underground, ordering pizza, which is code for missing children. I mean, if you want to go crazy, you can go crazy with it.
I don't know that you should make a new one, Maji. This is pretty cool looking. And I see why you say you don't really need to ink, because it's the white on black.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you don't ink that. You already have a high contrast.
Mm-hmm. It looks good.
All right, gentlemen, if you could grant me a moment, I'll be right back.
So did you guys already talk about the Tourette's guy and all that?
Oh, that was like
Oh.
a week ago.
Yeah. Everybody's still talking about it.
Yep.
Really?
Tired of hearing about
Oh
it.
yeah. They've
That was
been
hilarious.
distraught.
That's-
How
that was-
dare he have those things in his head? The best video that I saw about that was a young black lady that has Tourette's as well, and she's beeping and clicking while she's talking about it.
I think I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, Tourette's is like the new hip thing now.
I found a YouTuber that plays old video games, and he tells you how much it cost him to get through. They have some kind of emulator that allows them to put a dollar amount in for credits, so they can keep track of it, how many times they died and got back in. And they rate them based on like a predator scale. You know how predatory they were for your money and the value and how long it took them, and they give you a brief backstory of the history of the game before the video, at the beginning of the video. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to find it because I never subbed, but they usually get recommended. Can probably find it in history.
Been watching some how to write videos, and today I ended up watching one that was like 2 hours and something, and if I knew the content beforehand, I probably would have avoided it 2 hours worth of
What, like how to write YouTube videos?
no books.
Oh, videos on how to write.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, you were technically grammatically correct. I thought you meant how to write videos. But yeah, I got a good one how to write specifically comic books, because usually there's not a whole lot on how to write comics. So,
yeah.
But I will usually go into the screenwriting section, because screenwriting overlaps with comics like about 80%. So it's not the same format, it's not the same length, but you're writing in images and dialogue, which is identical,
Yeah.
right? So the thing that's different with comics is you'll be separating in panels and pages. And once you understand the basics of comics, it's not like once you understand that part's easy. It's still difficult to master, character development, dialogue. So all these things are individual things that you need to learn regardless of the medium you're like. Even if you're writing a novel, you still need dialogue, right?
Yeah.
Novels have dialogue. I guess it's not obligatory. You can have novels without dialogue, but I think most of them have dialogue.
Yeah, it places. It's useful. I think it's harder with a maybe not. I don't know. I want to say it might be harder with a novel to not write conversations, but and part of that is I'm thinking of the movie Soldier, where I don't think that character said a single word the entire movie.
Well, you can have mute comics. Like I was watching a video this week. It's called like the best comic book of all time, referring to G.I. Joe number 21 for those who know. And that is
Snake Eyes, right?
Yes, that's an issue of G.I. Joe where the writer was late and decided to not write a script and just do the breakdowns. Breakdowns is just the general sketch of the pages. And so he decided to create a mute issue, an issue with no dialogue and no caption. So basically it's a silent issue, and it works thematically. Other artists have done it in sections before, but I don't think anyone had done a full issue. So it was a little bit bold to do, but he pulled it off, and so much so that it's regarded as one of the best comics nowadays. It's the highest priced issue of G.I. Joe that you could find. I bought a reprint last summer. I was looking to buy the original, but it was like you have to pay $400 to $1,000 for an original print of that.
Wow.
So they came out with a reprint for like $6, and I was like, yes, please. I bought a couple of them and sent one out to one of my friends. And so, yeah, it's possible to write a comic without dialogue. and can even be very, very good at it. Though
Yeah,
others
there was a issue of Fantastic Four that had no dialogue whatsoever. It was the one after something happened to Johnny Storm in the negative zone to do with the annihilation wave, and it was a very heavy one, but very highly regarded. And then I think everybody's also familiar with that episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where everybody was mute through the whole thing, which that episode landed very well with audiences. So, but it takes a good talent to pull that off.
It does, but when you do pull it off, it's a big break in. It's a huge change, so it could be a welcome break in the monotony.
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 Yep.
It's less monotone, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah, monotony.
Maji says, thanks for the
Exposition.
opinion. I wanted to make a Nova. I actually got the idea by combining a Korean omelet and a flour.
Sounds dangerous.
Right?
Draw
She
what you
said,
know.
I just didn't want to use a stock pick.
Oh no, for sure, for sure. It's hard
The
to pick a
places you
stock,
find
too.
inspiration.
And picking the right stock is always difficult.
Yeah, what are some of the weirdest places you guys have found inspiration?
The Hewlett Packard printer.
That's an oddly specific one. Let's hear that story.
I needed a design for a spaceship, and it was sitting on the table next to me, and I was like, "Oh, that works."
Nice. You say that I needed a spaceship, so I kind of took the idea of a steam iron.
Or a vacuum cleaner.
And you ended up with
Next time I'm like, I need a space station. I look over at the hamster cage. Bingo.
that's how we got Slave One,
What's that?
Boba Fett's ship.
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, oh, that's from a steam iron.
Yeah.
No, but it looks like I don't know, but it looks like it.
It's similar. I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
So
But
when Wrangler, when you said you need a space station and you looked at your hamster cage, now I'm imagining your hamsters with like space suits.
Space hamsters.
And that's how you get Black Knight's book with the uplifted hamster. The hamsters are like the star of his. I mean, the hamsters aren't the main characters, but everybody loves his hamster characters as an uplifted species.
It's for marketing.
It works.
What was the name of the movie that made fun of Star Wars and all the other ones?
Spaceballs.
Yes, Spaceballs.
There's another one coming.
Vacuum cleaner.
Suck. Suck.
Yeah.
Suck.
Mega Maid. She went from suck to blow. All the pine trees just plant back into the ground perfectly.
Yeah.
That's totally natural.
And the RV for the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
That's such
I
a
thought that was
good, like that remains my favorite parody movie, and that's not saying that lightly, because Airplane is really one of the masterpieces of that period. But I still think Spaceballs knocked it out of the park. Like, there's so many insane concepts, like finding the VHS of the movie you're filming in real time
Yeah.
to find out where the heroes are. I mean, that
What
is
am I looking at? When does this happen in the movie? Now. You're looking at now. Everything that's happening now is happening now. Well, it happened then. We passed it. When? Just now. We're at now. We'll go back
That's
to then.
surreal.
When?
Man. That is high surrealism. And the general or the admiral, what's his name, like teleporting and then like having his pants on back, like his butt on backward, like his body's completely warped.
Oh,
And then he does it a couple of times, and then you realize he's just teleporting to the room next door. It's like, it's so funny, man. It's like, it's hard to top that one.
the guy talking in static.
Yes.
It sounded like a busted drive-through speaker,
Yeah.
or like a Discord call.
That's the same actor from Police Academy.
Michael Winslow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's the one who was looking at the beeps and the sweeps.
Oh, that's not who we were talking about?
No, I think those. Yeah, those are two different guys. The beeps and the sweeps, and he's making all the sound effects. That was Michael Winslow. I think the static guy was different guy. It's been a long time. I'm not sure.
Yeah. And then when they were combing the surface, and then the one guy has a hair pick.
Like you do.
Dude, when they tell him you have to comb the desert,
Yeah.
and then they comb the desert with a giant comb.
It's been a
With the
long time,
giant
so I gotta
hairpick.
watch that again.
I'm my own best friend.
I don't remember any of that.
Herman.
That's
What's up,
hilarious.
Herman? I'd
Hey,
hit your
Herman.
intro, but I'm not at the keyboard at the moment. I'll play it when I get back.
Okay.
And
Yo.
I mean, I'm imagining the intro in my head, if that helps. I'm sure it doesn't, but
No, it doesn't, but okay.
virtue signaler.
Oh,
I
wait, I
have-
just figured out how to do it from the phone. Here we go.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. Better, stronger, faster.
So much faster.
Wonder if they got a bionic gallbladder.
The fastest. I don't know. What would you be able to do with that?
if you have the right amount of money, you can find a bionic pretty much everything.
Oh, I'm pretty
What
sure they
about-
got bionic pancreases now,
I
at
think
least.
I would go with the bionic liver so I could drink.
Yeah, just drink and replace
Just drink. That's all I would do.
it. Like,
Check with Bicentennial Man. He loves making those parts.
I would be a dysfunctional alcoholic. Because trust me, I can't function. I'm a mess.
yeah, we're pulling out tons
could
of
you-
fluid.
If it was too good, though, you wouldn't even be able to get drunk. What if it just fired off, all the time? Just cleaning that shit out.
Yeah, well, you
Like
would
Captain
solve your
America.
alcoholism because it would remove the whole purpose.
Yeah.
Captain America, he couldn't get drunk.
So, how's everyone doing? How's every employed person out there doing?
Splendidly.
I was in a 5.5 hour meeting today,
Better than you. Better.
trying to get some stuff released.
I have an interview on Wednesday. So,
Sweet.
yeah, I've actually been a little surprised because I'm getting interviews like
That's
within
good
a
to
week.
hear.
But
That's really good to hear because I've been kind of worried about stuff because all these IT people getting fired, and it's like, it seems like there'd be like lots of people that you're trying to compete against.
yeah, and there's lots of positions that, because I've been working on something for 8 years that was outside of the normal range of tech. It's outside of the tech slipstream, and now I'm about 3 years behind where everybody else is because all that stuff transitions over like every
Yeah.
5 years.
Oh yeah.
So I'm kind of bumming about that, but I think I got a couple of things that might work out if I don't, screw up the interviews, which I do a lot of.
Well, if you make a mistake, make it a good one.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of them are good. So, but hey, I'm keeping a positive attitude, man.
Hey, Maji.
Maji!
Hi, Maji.
Oh, my.
Sorry, I had to get something ready for the editor, as you guys know. So thanks for the opinions.
There she is speaking Canadian again. She starts all her sentences with sorry.
Yeah, that's cultural appropriation, Maji. I take offense to that.
Yay. Oh,
Now
sorry.
and now you're the
Sorry,
fastest draw in the West.
If you
What's up
know
with
where
that?
I live, I can pretty much touch Canada.
Well, that's
That's,
hashtag
that-
me
that's
too.
supposed to be private. We
Yeah.
don't need to know about that.
You can get me too'd for that. Just so you know.
I don't know, man. After the hockey game, I'm pretty sure most Canadians don't want anything to do with us.
I can see Canada from my back window.
And
So
why
can
are
I.
they upset?
I look out my back window, all I can see is more New England. Who's got a good fluffernutter?
Nope.
Yeah,
not
I
going
don't think
there.
I want to answer that question because that sounds wrong.
Oh, dirty.
Only if you don't know what a fluffernutter is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm afraid to go there.
I really am surprised that outside New England people don't know what that is. It's peanut
It
butter and
sounds
fluff
very,
sandwich.
very wrong.
It's peanut butter and marshmallow
Isn't it
fluff
just
sandwich.
peanut butter and marshmallow cream? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they're really good. Oh, she
I don't
said it
think we're
again.
on
Sorry. Hey.
that. Sorry.
There it is! There it is!
Oh no, do I have to eat my toque, eh? No more back bacon for me.
Y2K.
Yeah.
Man, that seems like it's so long ago.
Yeah, I
It's
remember.
26 years ago.
Remember Chris Jericho, because of that, he went by Y2J.
I had to get up. I must know what are you putting peanut butter and marshmallow on? Like bread?
Yeah, it's a
That's
sandwich.
disgusting.
Toast.
Are you for real?
Yeah,
Graham
it's
crackers.
awesome, dude.
You put
No, how
chocolate
do you
and
even chew
marshmallows on
that?
graham crackers.
It's the,
Bread
chew it the
aside.
same way you would a peanut butter and jelly
It's not
sandwich.
just him.
You
The
can
whole
barely
state is
chew one or
doing
the
it.
other. How do you chew them together?
You put peanut butter on one slice of bread, you put the fluff on another slice of bread, and you put it together. You eat it like a peanut butter and jelly, except it's fluff instead of jelly.
That's disgusting. Have you ever had jelly on a grilled cheese sandwich?
No.
Ew.
That's something we've always done. It's delicious.
You have the audacity to call his fluffernutter
Well,
disgusting.
there's a lot to be said for the not being able to chew peanut butter and marshmallow cream, the two hardest to chew things in the world.
Dude, it's so good. You got to try it sometime.
You have none of those problems with.
You try that, I
Jelly.
will try a grilled cheese and jelly sandwich.
Oh,
Dude,
Jesus,
you're
you will
make- you're
thank me,
making-
dude. Don't act like it's some kind of thing, like a bargain we're making here, because you owe me. Don't ever miss that point.
Why
You
can't you
guys-
Americans eat normal things like frogs' legs and snails?
Because we're poor as fuck, and when you're poor, you got to be imaginative.
Hey, man.
Rita
I-
says it's not straight marshmallows, it's more of a marshmallow spread. Yeah.
You guys are making my gallbladder hurt with all this stuff.
Is it leaking?
yeah. Just took out 220 cc's of fluid out of my abdomen.
Oh gosh.
Well, I was going to talk about the Indian pudding next, but when you mentioned that, I'm like, no,
No,
this
that's
is not a good
okay.
time.
Bruh.
Yeah,
That's-
the Canadians don't want to hear about anything Indian right now.
Oh, really?
But Saskatchewan is such a fun name to say, and that's straight up Indian.
Saskatchewan, that's Native Americans, not the same as Indian, Wrangler.
Yeah.
That's racist.
No, it's not.
They're
Because
First
right
Nation.
over here at Mohegan Sun, they have one of their garages called Indian Summer Garage. They embrace the term Indian. So why is it racist for us to say it?
Cultural
Like a
appropriation.
certain other word.
It's like Maji saying sorry. You know, it's all kinds of racist.
How dare you?
So Maji, formatting tomorrow.
Hopefully.
And,
Oh, what?
and after the format, is it ready for upload, or you got a few more steps to do?
After format, gotta just set up the accounts.
Yes. Do you have a
And then-
publishing date in mind yet, or are you going to decide after it's uploaded?
Once I see what the because don't they send you a printed copy, a test copy?
You could order author copies and check. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was probably foolish of me with my first book. I uploaded it and just hit publish, boom, right then and there. I didn't wait, and
We'll see what
that was
Daniel
probably a dumb thing for me to do, and I just
says.
got lucky.
As a computer programmer, when you say you want to format your script, that makes me very nervous. I want
Yeah,
to
Get
tell you
anxious,
to,
don't you? Yeah.
I want to
There's
tell you
a
to
different
make
format.
backups before you
Wait.
format.
What did your script do to you? What? Why are you doing this?
RM-FR/.
I don't know these things. There's a reason why I had somebody else do it.
And my copy editor sets up the format for my book. 'Cause I tried to figure out how to do it, and it wasn't working. I didn't have that. I know there's some people are probably like, "Oh, it's so simple. What's the big deal?" I couldn't get it to work. So my copy editor, she handled all that, and she did a phenomenal job.
Even in college, getting the margin spacing right, because every college professor wants it different, was such a pain in the butt. I was afraid.
You know those paw prints for the scene breaks, Maji? Yeah, that was completely my copy editor's idea. She just put them in there. When she sent me the file and I opened it up, I saw the paw print. She's like, I hope you're okay with that. I'm like, I love it. That fits. It's awesome.
Yeah, I wish I had more time. I'd probably not more time, but wish was more creative. I might do little campfires, but decided not to.
So, do you have a due date? Is that why you're like in crunch time? Because I've seen.
It's my appointment's tomorrow. I just like I said, I didn't wanna use a stock.
No,
Everything else has been done by people and handwritten, no AI and all that. So it felt weird just having one random stock. So I got rid of it. I tortured myself and came up with the most abstract thing I could think of.
I think that's pretty cool looking.
Looks good.
I want to see that where it just spins and used as a screensaver.
Well, at least it looks cool. That's the important part. I can't
It's
draw
way more
with Jack,
personalized.
so.
Yeah, but at least it's personalized. Like it's not a stock photo. So I think people are going to appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, I had one of my friends hand drew a horse. Another friend, skunks. He made Hunter and Alvar. So like I said, it just didn't feel right to use a stock, especially when I can quickly sketch something out like that. It's organized chaos.
How is Skunks doing? I haven't seen him popping up on the internet anywhere lately.
I think he's been working on his own projects.
Is he working on that game?
I don't know what exactly. Like we kind of fell out. I still owe him a game of Rocket League, but yeah, he's kind of doing his own thing right now. I think.
Let's see. Is he in Iron Age's thing?
Talking about Skunk's Workshop?
Yeah.
Didn't he help the captain with something?
Oh, maybe.
I thought I heard that.
Yeah. What day is the captain's cast on now?
Fuck, I don't know, man. Nobody knows. Son of a
Well,
bitch.
I find funny. Otter overlaps your cast now.
Wait,
Right?
What?
Yeah, Lord Arter's streaming as we speak.
Yep.
Son of a.
Yeah, that's why I was saying stuff about chilling his book and not doing it anymore.
Yeah, let him shill his own shit from now on if he's going to do that.
Nah, it's probably just the way his work schedule fell.
Yeah. Also, he's trying to build up a following aside from Twitter. He doesn't want to be a drama poster on Twitter and get a following. So with his work schedule, what he can do, he's trying to just build up his channel, which I do not begrudge him that at all.
Yeah.
Yep.
On another night.
Let's see. Speaking of Otter, wrong button there. Let's see. I'm in the mood for a little stream sniping.
There you go.
there anymore?
There he is.
He's slowly coming back up too.
Let's see. You've been.
What is he playing?
Oh my lord.
I think he's playing Sticks.
That was a close one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Was
Yeah,
that close?
All right. Well, okay then.
Yeah, it looks like a cool game.
Oh, there's more
I would
guys in
have
the
more
back.
fun watching him play this than playing it myself.
So one of them's just sleeping. That's not too bad.
This is very much a stealth game.
Oh, where are you going, buddy?
Let's see how long it takes him to notice what I wrote.
Otter is going to be on this
Are there
show
any
whether he
choice
wants to
apples
or
you
not.
want to eat?
That's right.
Yep.
Should
Resistance
we go
is
in and
futile.
spam his chat?
Yeah. See, Readout says the Swords and Starship podcast has an irregular schedule at the moment until Garrett makes satisfactory
God.
project on his Galaxy Born
This is not a
series.
good place for
I
me
can't
today.
wait for that
He's
to come
busted.
You know what?
He's not
This
even
is
Brown
watching.
noser.
super helpful.
You're such a brown noser.
Well, if I
Trying to get
brown nose
revenge.
their books, they'll brown nose my. Yeah, right. That's not how it works. Corey, what's up, dude?
Hey,
Good morning.
Corey.
How you doing, Corey?
Down in Australia.
All right.
G'day.
Let's
Like,
look at this from another angle, maybe. Ooh, that invisibility upgrade is super good now that we have it. It's just, what is he doing?
What's funny is he's gotten
doing
in
a whole lot of
such
nothing.
such the condition to narrate what he's doing because he plays it on stream that yesterday we were both in Discord
And we
each playing
can't
our own
pull
game,
the lever.
and he started doing it in the
That
Discord.
makes this a little extra frustrating.
And it's just me and him, and he's
What all can we craft?
narrating everything he's doing because he's used to doing it on stream now.
shut up.
Yeah, I was talking to
We
him,
got
and
some
at the end of
acid.
the conversation, he was like,
We
"Don't
really
forget to
needed
like
some
and
acid.
subscribe."
Okay.
Nice.
It's just this guy. This big, bulky buffoon.
We're all just sitting here watching Otter play a game now.
Well, this is much more relaxing. We don't have to say anything, and we still get the views.
So there's a,
you know,
That's
a
right.
barrel.
We can make fun of him.
My God.
Come on, notice him
Is
this
he going
time.
to take this guy down? Do it. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh,
All
that,
right.
that didn't go so well, did it? No.
Oh, come on. No.
Aw.
what a disappointment.
Maybe he'll see it now.
So disappointed.
Because there's the one guy asleep.
Nope, guess not.
Maybe I can try looking outside?
Maybe you could try
I don't
looking
think
at
it's
your
gonna
chat.
I don't think so, anyway.
Rip Potter.
Let's see if we can take this dude down.
I have my doubts.
Okay, I think I have an idea on what we can do.
That's
We're
not
probably
that's
going to
never
have to
good.
kill this
Here we
guy,
go. Here comes
but
the
be
idea.
super subtle about it.
You can do it.
I think it might be
This guy may
to
spot us.
not
We
stop
shall see.
stabbing him.
Somehow, no.
Should grab those barrels and throw them at him like
Okay.
Donkey Kong.
We are in the special hidey spot.
Only an otter would say a special hidey spot.
And only an otter would get in a barrel.
There we go.
Oh, it was because the other guy.
Into the shadows of
protected-
you.
Okay.
We have acid, so that certainly
Ooh.
helps things.
Ah, you drug fiend.
I wonder where your buddy went.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, do it. Do it.
Can we get through? Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, we didn't even need to go get that guy. Oh. Well, that was kind of pointless. We didn't even need to use the acid in the first place. All right. Come around, buddy. Come on, pal.
Breaking Bad shit there.
Make my day.
Right?
All right, we got it.
Too bad it's locked away. I wonder where the key is.
Oh, of course he
Can't
has
believe
the
his tiny
key.
body can handle
Let's see.
acid.
What's
Not
this game
good for an
called?
otter.
I may
Six.
have found a buyer for that.
I think it's the third
That's the
one.
kind of invitation I like.
Daggers of Greed or something
Hold
like
up.
that.
I need to hawk a loogie on the fucking fireplace first.
What?
That's how he put the fire out. He puked on
It's a
it.
good thing we can like see through walls.
You can't
I
even
think
see
that
the
guy has
chat.
the key.
Go get him, Otter. Go get him. Go get him. Show him what a water weasel can
Be
do.
very sneaky about this.
Sneaks.
You
Sneak,
can do it.
Oh, it was just a lockpick.
I thought he was
So
going to
we
try
gotta
again.
Go back up and spy, huh? That's okay
He
with
doesn't
me.
watch his chat while he's playing, does he?
So long as that.
He
Most of the
usually
time he
looks at
does,
me
guy
yeah.
between
always around.
rounds. But
I've
I
been
think
saying
I'm
hello
okay
to
with
his
it.
chat relatively often, and he usually 2 minutes before he reads
Oh,
it.
he
'cause
just
he's
immediately turns.
not always looking at the chat. But
So
I've never
he's
seen
really
him.
into this game.
He
though,
must
huh?
be. He
Oh, yeah.
must be. Yeah.
Can't believe the ports really have no gold.
Oh my god. So we're gonna have to find some way across. Oh no, we gotta go up another deck. Oh, that's not the worst, actually.
we're all
Let's head on
spamming
up.
this chat. He's got no
Keep
idea.
going. There we are. I'm not even sure we need to use the gate here. Got in through another way, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Hop up. There we are. Yeah, who needs to unlock the gate when you've got the perfect crawling space?
No, enter more
Yeah.
mode.
Oh my god. There's still more. So maybe we can shimmy our way across.
This is a very intense- intense scene, though. I'll
Hey,
give him
that'll
that.
work. I think it would. Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Did you just scream like a girl?
Hey, Maji.
Oh,
Welcome to the chat.
totally
You
natural.
caught me at a rather precarious time. I am somehow stuck in a blimp. Says Druggy. Readout says the otter odds are not terribly in your favor at the moment. I know that. We're in kind of a otterly grave situation. Somehow we
Oh, the
actually saved that.
puns.
Oh, the otter puns are endless with them.
Oh. So we got a spy. Oh, grappling point. There we are.
I thought he was going to fall.
It's been loaded and secured downstairs in its cage, Captain. Good. I'll keep one of the keys to it on. Make sure the other one is still in the cockpit. Yes, Captain.
So I'll need one of those keys.
So
Does
either
anybody
is a
know this
challenge.
game he's playing?
Yeah,
I'm so
sticks.
confused how your hands were
Vaguely
holding
familiar with
thin air.
it.
Let's not think about it, okay? But all that matters is that we did it. We have a couple ways to steal this key too. The good thing we don't really have any bodies like we're leaving behind us, so that's good. Otherwise, we would be having a much tougher time. Can we hide? Yes, we can hide. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. No, no, no,
Apparently,
no, no,
no,
no,
you
no, no,
can't.
no, no, no.
Die.
Nope,
Hi.
nope, nope. Ah.
You can't get me.
He's gonna die.
They're scattering like ants. Look at him go.
How long do you think his character can hold on?
Something's
I don't know.
fishy. I can smell it. These idiots. That's right. You saw nothing.
Oh no, Otter.
Oh
we
my
see
God.
everything.
We're too good at this game.
Hanging game.
That's right, boy. We're too good at this game. I don't know how we did that, by the way. Oh, the guy we can pickpocket is literally right there. Yeah, he was going like... Oh. That is like a terrible place for us to try and get him to. Okay.
You got this, Otter.
Please turn around. Thank you. Huh? The game's just a little glitchy if you couldn't notice already.
Yeah, that's what
There
I'd say
we go.
too.
We're making it. We're making it.
Why does the guy look like an orangutan?
Oh, we can't say
got
while we're
some-
hanging by a ledge, okay?
Got really bad
That's the
posture.
law.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Gigantic
about Otter.
It's a goblin with bad posture.
Oh, hi there. He's
That's what a
just
lifetime of
looking
skulking gets
right
you.
over everything, isn't he?
Oh, so he's gone.
Oh,
Gotcha.
how do we do this? Okay. When in doubt, grappling hook. That's how you do it. We're so good at this game. So good. Oh. Is there anybody can see?
Hmm?
Oh, we have the captain right here. God, is he walking right back out?
Wasn't
Okay,
just
we can
running in
steal
game
the
to
key
captain.
right over there. Oh no. Hail,
The guy
Fu Man
does
Blue.
what's gonna see
I
him.
guess I'm being stream sniped. Oh my god.
Now he
You know, we see
finally
everything
sees it.
and no, he's not.
Man.
Oh come on. Let me have my moment, all right? I gotta have my moment in the sun, all right? Otters need the sunlight. It's very good for us. Okay, the key is right over there. One thing we can do. That's right. You did not notice a thing. Oh, I got it.
I hope it isn't catching.
Grappling hook again. Oh. So long as we don't mess it up. Got it.
Sounds so diabolical.
I know, right?
We're being super sneaky today.
The evil water weasel.
That's a super sneaky laugh.
Oh. I think we can get it. The key is right over there. We just got to go invisible and avoid this guy.
I'm done.
He did it.
Woo!
Yeah,
Did it.
just got a sign now.
We did it. Okay. Now we
You
just
can
got to
hear
go
me.
all the way back down.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can hear
You're
you.
welcome, Captain. Crunchitize me, Captain.
Whether or not he can hear us is a totally
Okay.
different story, which we
Yeah,
all know
hello,
he
sir.
can't.
Can I push you off? I would really like to push you off, but there's too many people walking on board. Or maybe... No, that's below deck. Oh ho ho. You spoil me. You will not...
Oh, he
You
just
will
jumped
not
in a
notice.
bunch of people.
Signed, sealed,
he's
and
got-
delivered.
I pushed him off and then I fell
Oh,
down right
he-
after
He
him.
couldn't handle the guilt. He couldn't take
Too
it
much
anymore.
pressure.
Oh,
He felt so bad about pushing that dude off. He's like, no, I can't go
it
on.
could have gone so well.
Readout
So
says
well,
he's got the posture
but I
I have
jinxed
after moving furniture.
Hi, sir.
For a
That
readout.
took a good 10 or 15 minutes.
I see.
Patriots could silence
he was-
loyalists in shorter time.
We don't even need to push that guy off. Here we are. Back where we need to be.
All right. What? All right. I guess it's about that time to wrap it up. We could all go raid his show after this.
Yeah, seems like an interesting game. I've never even heard of it.
I gotta go watch D-Day Cobra.
Oh, is he on tonight?
He's streaming, yeah, right now.
Well, anyway, it's time for some parting plugs. So let me adjust this. We'll start off with Maji.
Hi!
Hi.
It's coming. It's heading right for us.
I'll try and get out of the way.
Okay.
You guys
That's
don't know the movie.
that's good to know.
If you guys don't know Twister, I'm sorry.
Oh, that. Yeah, I've seen that. I didn't really
Reed probably understood the reference before you had to explain it, though.
It was such a misleading title, though. There was no twist in that movie.
So who do you want to plug tonight?
Phrasing.
Yeah, I don't want to plug anybody, but that's for a different night. Actually, you know what? Let's shout out to the Demon Beavers and Brian McCoppin's first book. He's actually about to release his third one, I believe, or fourth.
Nice.
Oh wow. Cool.
Either way, he's about to release a new one. I don't know which number we're on because I have the memory of a goldfish, but that is beside the point. So check out Record of the Palatins by Brian McCoppin.
All righty. And then Hyman.
Buy my book, Revenant in the Tomb. It's 99 cents at Amazon. Actually, it's 99 cents everywhere. So buy my book. You know you want to.
It's worth reading.
Yes.
Foo.
Goodbye.
You don't want to plug
Man
anybody
of few
tonight?
words.
I don't have anything to plug.
You heard it. It's Fu Man Blue Unplugged.
All right, Raven.
Yeah, well, I was going to plug Brian McCoppin's book, but somebody else already did that. So I will plug The Curse of the Star Race by the Lord Otter, who we were just watching.
All right. You know
and
what?
his new book, too.
Yeah, his new book. I actually have the trailer for that one. And that music is by Everly Music. All right. Frederick.
Yeah, hello. I will not be plugging Brian McCoppin because he's already overplugged tonight. I will, however, plug myself because I've got a comic book coming out anytime soon. I'm about to go to the printers. I'm preparing the back of the book pages, making of pinups and character bios and stuff like that. And I just finished inking one of the covers, and I'm so excited. This happened right as we were finishing the show, so perfect timing.
Awesome.
I'm going to be scamming this and
Nice.
putting some colors on it throughout the week, so it should be ready next week. And yeah, I'll be doing a second chance campaign for those who have not had a chance to get the book. I'll be doing a Fund My Comic. I'll start on Pi Day, so March 13th. I thought was appropriate. I'll give people one last chance to get it right before we go to the printers. So that is exciting for me. I hope it's exciting for you as well.
Yay!
Also,
Our world.
called comicsgator.com. Check that out. Thank you, Wrangler. Hit it.
Our world is crumbling, and most people are blind to it. A young computer whiz named Raimi decides to stand against the rising tide of oppression, only to find himself under the boot of those behind it all. Incarceration only proves to refine his resolve. Divine intervention takes away all fear from him in order to fix a broken system that enslaves us all. There comes a time when good men must ignore bad laws. Raimi dons a mask and becomes Rattel. Rattel uses intelligence and technology to combat ancient and dark forces for justice and a better tomorrow. Will Rattel take down the technocratic tyrants who've harnessed an ancient evil, or be crushed by the invisible hand?
All right. And you can check out my books on Amazon, Haley Star Bad Kitty and Bad Kitty Haley's World. They are action, magic-fueled sci-fi adventures. Good for all ages, so that means you can share them with your kids and you don't have to worry about there being anything inappropriate in there for them. It's a lot of fun, a good, clean adventure. And you can also check out my Substack under Frequency Studios, where I have a short story set in the same universe. So, yeah, go to Amazon, type in Bad Kitty and Frequency Studios. It should pop right up. And I was going to pop up that other picture, and that's the wrong one. Why am I not finding it? Oh, I know why. Because it's already up. I need to turn that one off. There we go. There it is. There's Haley and Elizabeth. And pretty soon, I'm working on books 3 and 4. They are all grown up and going on bigger adventures. But for now, check out the first 2. And also tomorrow night, Frederick, you got you got the
Here's
picture.
what
Hang
they
on.
look like all grown up.
Yep. There we go. Yep. They're all grown up and going on some bigger adventures. So get ready for those. Those are scheduled for release tentatively at the end of this year. Also, Frederick, tomorrow night we got Proof of Comics at 8 p.m. Eastern.
That's right. And we have James who'll be coming on doing his Negative Space review of a surprise comic book as he's been doing every week now. So stay tuned for that.
All right. I'll roll this one last trailer, and here we go.
Haley and Elizabeth are back, and this time the Spuds are really going to fly. Who's won? And this time the Spuds
You guys are going to have a lot of fun with that one. Consider it the world's first lit Metroidvania. Anyway, anything else anybody else wants to mention before we call it a night?
If you guys happen to be up, you should check to see what time the blood moon will be at a peak tonight. Unfortunately for me, that's 3 in the morning.
Blood moon.
Yeah, tonight is a blood moon, so the moon is supposed to be bright red.
Huh.
Because we don't have enough apocalyptic things going on right now.
Do you know what
it's
part
a
of the
full
sky it's
lunar
supposed to be in?
eclipse.
Oh, we have an eclipse?
Is it supposed to be
Well,
to the
lunar
east or to the west, or do we know?
I don't know. I know it's visible in my state at 3:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I was outside just a few minutes ago. It was a big, bright full moon. But
It wasn't red?
But yeah,
no, not right now.
not yet. But yeah, you guys should look up, see if your states can see it. I can see it. I'd be shocked if Wrangler can't see it, just because he's up north too.
Oh, yeah. It's full moon. It's big, bright, beautiful. Big, bright, beautiful moon. Everybody agrees.
But yeah, between 3 and 4 in the morning for me is going to be red. 3:30 is peak. So, but if you guys are interested, see if it'll happen at a reasonable time for you guys. For me, it's not really reasonable, but I'm going to try to see it just because it's a blood moon.
Yep. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this presentation, hit the like, and if you didn't, we appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time, and God bless.
Jewish space lasers are real.
Jewish space lasers.
Yes, they are. Good night, everybody.
Good night.